Welcome back to Formless Star. We are continuing from where we left off. And I don't entirely remember. Let us check the animals. So we're only missing a few if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like there's a few in between here. But I believe the moment I leave this, I will have a new area to explore. How do I interact with things? Not you. This one, this one. Yes. Yes, the entire world has now changed. Because this is a formless star, so there are brand new things. Let me just bridge across over this way. How do I bridge this one? What are you? This is a new one, right? Yes. Town Knight. Though there may seem to be 4 distinct varieties of Town Knights. These are actually all appendages of a singular unseen creature sticking up from under the ground. That is actually creepy. Bus won't arrive soon to another town. The timetable isn't. I don't like this. If you could live in 10 different towns, one of them would be this town. No, it wouldn't. I swear to you it wouldn't. You're arrived here, you're welcomed here. No, I don't want to be here. How many appendages was this thing supposed to have? Don't entirely know. Are you okay? Tonight seems to represent the ideal little village, at least a rather naive pre-lapsarian fantasy of one. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I already met you. I've met you too. I've met that being. Those two can merge. I think I've met this one. Yeah. Blows me away. Have I met this being? This one might be new. Hold on. Not that one, but this one. Ah, it is a new one. Joe 219. Joe-219. It evolved from old radio equipment. By turning it into a certain frequency. By tuning into a certain frequency when nearby, you can hear a list of vitamins it has a deficiency in. Niacin. I don't know how to help you with that. What's this? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine, nobody saw nothing. How many bridge pieces do I actually have? I think because of the point of this game is like full exploration, I have unlimited bridge pieces, so I could just go everywhere. Hold on, I'm constructing bridges for you. Okay, let me check the map. Where am I? All the way at the bottom, okay. So I have made it as far to the bottom as possible. Let's go, like, upper right. It would be interesting if the bridges that I've placed do show up randomly. Because as far as I have seen so far, all the bridges that I placed last playthrough don't seem to exist no more. So it's clear that the bridges just disappear. They don't get shuffled with the land. I don't see nothing up this way. I've met those things before. They patrol the coastline, being beacons to any ships, I guess? I don't know. There's a lot more ocean this time around. Just in case, I'm just going off on a... Okay, no. This should work. Then go straight up. Because I don't want to end up in some random place. Or just... Be careful. Sud Sprite is the most dainty and frail of all animals. A breeze could send it all over. Which one is that? Ah, these things, right. I've met them. And there they go. I guess. Okay, that's what that is. Oh, we're back at the food land, where the ground is literally mush. Doesn't seem to be anything that way. Come across this way. Oh, I think these are new. Yes, it is. Some weird flies. Slurpiptera. Okay. Using its long proboscis, it drinks its body weight in fruit juice every day. It loves to have a little sip of everything. No, don't try to drink. Yeah. Where are we going? Why did you put me all the way back over here? At least I wasn't destroyed by that thing. No, I don't need you either. I need to go this way. Okay, there's another one of those over here. The fruit does extend all the way over here, so it's fine. Okay, it's you again. Left or right? I don't see anything on either side, so straightforward. Oh, there's a new potential. No, I've seen this walrus. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. Yes. Pretty sure this is a Digimon. I'm pretty sure I've seen that one too. And these ones. And those ones. Let's see. Let me go around you. Just in case there's anything over on this side. Be careful not to miss anything. Yeah, I've seen those. Oh, this is a new one. Don't recognize this one. Planidum. Though it is only a larval form, it spends most of its life like this. The sight of its adult stage is said to be a symbol of new life. Is it evolving into its adult state? New life has now been seen. I think? Or is this its pupa state? Yeah, it is. This is going to be its adult state. Oh. So I think this is a good thing. I have been blessed. Okay. Back to the ship here. And anything up in this direction. There's you again. Oh, that looks like something fancy. What are you? I don't think I've met you before. New animal. Cones. A serpentine creature. It pokes up from underground near pine trees for camouflage. A sweet-natured being. That's nice. Oh, wow. Ah, there's another one over here. I've met you before, right? Just in case. Yeah. Oh, yes. The little thing on its head. Pops back down. It's good. If it misses its head, it may not make it. I believe. Are we nearing the end? Kind of. We'll need to go a little bit more, I think, to the right. Okay, let us see what's in this area. If anything, there might not be anything here. We'll go down and across a little bit more, I think. No, that looks like a new dude. That also looks like a new dude. What are you? Oh no, I want to talk to ya. New animal, Fusion Dragon. I'm pretty sure that's a Digimon. Each of this creature's two heads has its own circulatory system based around hot and cold water respectively. Oh. Okay. Cold water. What about the hot water side? Will you bless me with the hot water side? No? This looks like a suspicious plant, but it might just be a regular plant that I could just smash or something. Oh, it's these. I completely forgot. When I had first met those, they turned into those plant beings. Not exactly turned into them, but burrowed down, as is their nature. Are you new? It is. I think the thing below me isn't new, but I'm gonna talk to it anyways. Number 2, I've been missing number 2 for a while. Floatiboler. Yeah, floatiboler? It seems very uncomfortable in its hot environment. Though it could simply walk elsewhere, it constantly forgets to do this. How is it still surviving? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yes, I have met you. Yes. Real destructive you are. What is that down there? Flying about. Oh, it's just the drinky. Okay, anything else a little bit further to this side? Because I think we're nearing the end of the map here. Now we're back in Gloop Town. Yeah, but I've been right near here, so... Okay, let me check the map to see if this is actually near the end or not. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Okay, so we were all round down here. We went all the way across, up and over. We went through here a little bit. Our ship is somewhere around here. Did we go to these islands out here? I don't know. So we'll traverse back up through and go all the way across. I think that'll work. Yeah. Though there's a teleport function, I can teleport straight back to the ship. But I'd rather just walk. I think that'll be better. In case I did actually miss some stuff, I'll be able to find them. Okay, I remember all this stuff, as it was just a little bit ago. Right, that just came over here for this. Our ship is below us, I think. Yeah, it should be. So we just need to go across. I do kind of feel weird about my crewmates, co-workers, whatever they may be considered, are kind of outside of the ship when I decide to undo the entire map. So that might not be the nicest thing. I don't know if there's going to be any individual creatures that are just kind of like island creatures, where they'll only exist on these smaller outcroppings or these smaller islands over here. There's clearly some pyramid folk. But other than these, which I have met before. And we did meet the ocean creature that just lives in the oceans. Though if I remember correctly, the lore about them was they're chasing something. I don't remember if we've met what they are chasing. They just move super slow. I'm pretty sure I've met you before as well. Yeah, the puppet thing. If the string gets cut, it says no good. Okay. A very good performance. Where are we? Yeah, I guess I could visit the next one. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've filled out quite a bit now. We're missing 13, whatever that might be. Got a lot more, and then 28 and 30. That's like 3 in total. Then 47 and 48, and 50 and 52, 54, 69, or 59 and 61. Okay, let us teleport. Actually, no. We're gonna continue a little bit. Just a little bit further. It's like, let's just teleport back to the ship and refresh the whole place. Because we might be able to find them quicker that way. Ooh, that's a new one. That's for sure a new one. I haven't seen this one before. Looks like one of them birds. The dippy drinky ones. Okay. Bip beak. Prey that is stood exactly 5 meters away will be speared before the brain has time to register pain. If it misses, it can't get back up. Well, but if it hits, can it get back up? Okay, so how far away are we? There is one more island. We should probably check that one more island. I'm also wondering if we had gone to the furthest corners here, and maybe like down here in the ocean and down here in these small dotted islands, we might find something unique. But perhaps not. I don't know the spawn conditions of some of these, or if there even are spawn conditions. Okay, so where are we? Oh, give me that. Yeah, this is the last island, okay. You know what? We might as well. We might as well just check. Because we're here anyways. We've made it all the way here. We might as well just check the very corner of the existence. In case there's anything. Might not be anything, but that's okay. Well, that's interesting. Come across a tiny, tiny island with literally nothing here. How far are we? Ooh, we got a long way to go. At least now I know we can just keep going straight. Okay, so these things standing in the ocean, we've met them. They're chasing somebody, going real slow. Another one, but I don't see what they're chasing. And we've reached the edge of the world. Boom. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything out here. Though again, these things uniquely need to spawn just in the oceans. So it's possible that there are things on the tiny islands. Let's use the teleport function. Rainbow superhero beams. Can my coworkers teleport like that? Okay. And out we go, and everything has changed again. World is anew. Actually, we should just look at the map immediately. Oh wow, everything's just connected now. This? What is all this? This looks different down here. It's either like the metallic place or a new thing. Could be the ice biome as well. I don't actually remember what they look like. Okay, more of those things. That they think they're standing by the oceans, but they may not always be. Oh, that's a new one. That little car dude. Go this way. No, come back. Ah, damn it. Through a bridge. There we go. I'm pretty sure we've seen the watering cans, or whatever those are. Hans car. The fastest animal on Formless star. It zooms around from place to place with no real trajectory or purpose. It has nothing to prove. Okay. Oh, that's impressive. Just to make sure I've seen this one. Yeah, I have. Because wherever it waters, plants grow, or flowers bloom, or something like that. It does look like they could take my bridges. A whole new world. You can go to new places now. And I have met that one. Is it guaranteed that those ones will just teleport me to something unique? Something I may not have seen before? Because that would be nice. I am very much wandering aimlessly. But I think that's the point. It's not exploration in the way that it's like set, that, oh, well, there are these fixed islands, and then you go to each of them, and it might be best to go in order. This is more like just pure exploration. There is no set anything, you just go. This is a new one. New animal. Souther. It spends all day basking in the geomagnetic field to the South Pole, though it keeps getting stronger and more braver every day. In its content? Okay. I'm not gonna comment on what that looks like, but that's okay. Let's just move on from that. Now where are we? That also makes me wonder, there's a south one, what about a north one, an east one, and a west one? This looks almost perfectly right in the middle of the map. South. So... north, perhaps? Or maybe on one of these islands? Okay, from here, let's go across to this one. That might be the more interesting one if that's actually a new biome or something that I haven't seen yet. And while we're at it, we should traverse east to see if there's an east being. Oh no, I think it's just a metal place. I have been here. Yeah. Here's a full-on tank. I've met you before. Oh, that's a new one. This plug dude. What are you? Socketon. A little dragon made of iron. It stomps around boisterously and shoots out electric beams for fun. So we're only missing 6 now. Dodge that. Yep, I knew it. At least I am immortal. As long as my little barometer keeps spinning. Okay, so where are we exactly on the map? Okay, so this is the furthest corner, basically. So we can progress upwards now, knowing that we've seen this location. Oh, now we're in Blockland with Legos. Boy and girl are here. And I want to make sure that I don't go too far, because if we need an east and a west one, it should be around here almost. Right around this area, so we need to be careful, at least a little bit careful. Now this island is a little bit more east, but we may not need, or it may not need that. I have met 3, right? I'm pretty sure. I have become 3. And then merge back into 1. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be an east one. This is around the place where it would be. I think, if there is one. Okay, there's you again. And another puppet over there. Eyes peeled for an east being. A being of east. Not west. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. We'll just progress north. It doesn't look like there's anything over that way. Hopefully we find a north one. Let's check the map. We're all the way over here. Okay. Straight north onto this little bit of island. Actually, I could have probably just used this land bridge to get a little bit closer. And there's nothing this way. I don't know if this is anything. It's always good to check those, actually. I don't interact enough, I don't think, with the ground objects. Because usually the living things tend to have faces of some sort. Oh, that's new for sure. No, don't you walk away from me. New animal. I think there's alien. 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 A mysterious creature that comes from outer space. It arrived on the Formless star to invade. However, it is very shy. Does this even count? I don't think this one should count. It's not even from here. Okay, see you guys again. And then this entire town. Let me speak to this one. Okay, back to the same old speech pattern of the bus. I was expecting each of the different appendages of this one massive being to kind of say a different thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen this dog. Call it a dog, it's not exactly a dog. What about you? Oh, good evening, Animo. You anemometer, you? Oh right, I'm an anemometer, not a barometer. What a magnificent planet we've found ourselves on, don't you think? Don't you agree? There's a creature around here called Yazabi. And oh boy, let me tell you, it's the best one. Maybe the best possible thing that could have existed. You agree with me, right? You agree, you agree, you agree, you agree, you agree. Ah, would you look at that? Yazabi. As well, you are a shapeshifter who loves pranks. Having no political thoughts of their own, they're considering getting into mercenary work. Okay, you sociopath. That's not just no political whatever, that's just sociopath behavior, rather. New creature. New animal. Wibble. Two Wibbles are always stacked atop one another because it's more fun that way. Evolved from a kind of yellow mold. Okay, so there should just be 3 more somewhere. Wibble's a good one, though. Wibble's a good one. I like that one. Don't quite like the shapeshifter psychopath, sociopath. That one's a little bit off. Okay, if I go north enough, I'll find the northern part, but I think I have to go more west. Let me see the map. Oh wow, we've made it all the way to this side. That's unexpected. Let's go back across to the east and then up those little islands. Actually, let's go south first, because I want to make sure I get the most middle part. Yeah, this'll get me to the most middle. Should be like around here-ish then, I think. So this should work. Should be around here-ish, I think. Almost. Very close. So if I go north from there, I'll get those islands. So there's this side. but I'm pretty sure I've been here. And where exactly are we? We're right here. So then there's that side. Let's connect it together. And there's nothing here. No fancy northern being. And then we could continue this bridge up this way to the islands that are up here. Well, there isn't much islands. Nope. They're completely uninhabited, at least there you are. I knew I would find you somewhere. Norther. Standing at the northmost point of the world, it gains strength from the magnetic pole. Has big ideas well above its station. Okay. And you also attract things. North and south makes sense because north and south of a magnet, and they do have a magnetic aesthetic, and it's a negative and positive on them and all of that. So having just north and south makes sense. I don't think there would be an east and west then. But we can check the animals since we're only missing 2. And if anything, north and south would be kind of around east and west. But yes, they're completely filled in around basically nothing else. So the last 2 are 59 and 61. Because I believe we're only missing 2 now. So for that... yeah, I'm thinking... we go back to the west and go south from there. Actually, what if we go straight across from these islands to the west? That might be something up there. Actually, yeah, I'll go from this one straight across because that's like extremely far north. Come across tiny little island. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. We must progress forward. I just have infinite building blocks. I am glad for that. I have to go farm some material. Okay, we'll go south from here. Actually, no, we'll have to go all the way back, won't we? And there's nothing here. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping there would actually be something. Do I want to bridge all the way back? Maybe. It wouldn't be that bad. Connecting the whole world in bridges. I also haven't met my other teammate in this run yet. Don't know where they are. Hopefully they haven't been devoured by a shapeshifter. Also, that one that turned out to be a shapeshifter. Where's the actual dude? That might be a bit of a problem. Excuse me. Okay, so where are we? We're like back somewhere we've been already. Yes. Perfect. Don't worry, I'm reshaping your entire island using bridge technology. Reshaped. Bridge technology. Are you the right person or are you the shapeshifter? I don't remember where the shapeshifter was. I'm finding this so-called Trie. I guess you could say I'm missing the forest for the well, never mind. Yeah, don't worry, it is right there. That tree being that blends in as a tree, but is really shy or something. More of these. it is cool that my coworkers are just kind of doing their own thing and it doesn't affect what I do. I mean, technically they're just out of the way. That's what they're being... That's basically what they are. They're just out of the way beings that are just, you know, quote unquote, doing their own thing, gathering data, information, whatever. But, nothing they do impacts my, encyclopedia. So even if they do know of or come across a creature that I don't have, nothing really happens to spoil anything for me or fill in stuff. They're basically just making their own. Okay, so let's go kind of diagonally up and across and hopefully come across our ship that way. Actually, let me... yes. Yes, you will need to move. Okay, fine, I will move. Okay, fine, you just do your own thing. You bridge over this just tiny lake. Pond. Oh, that's a new one. That's for sure new. New animal. Sylvia. A creature that evolved from a crashed spacecraft. The crash happened so long ago now that it has mostly forgotten it. So this is like a one-of-a-kind. Hello, Animo. I'm a helpful animal. Thank you. Talk to me again and I'll take you around on my back. Oh. Okay, let's do that. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that's so cool. We can just fly. I am so glad I found this kind of last, near the end. I think I found the newest one. Farewell, Animo. I wish you good luck. Thank you so much. Oh, and you're just here. You're just here now. Animals. So it is the last one that I'm missing, and I think this is the last one right here. The Formless Star. I don't know what this is. Oh, good morning. So, you found all 60 animals. That's amazing. You did such a good job. However, there's one other creature remaining on this planet. It's me. I knew it. New animal. Shape. A being made of a kind of space putty. She was once much larger, but used her body mass to sculpt the Formless Star and all the animals that live on it. Wow. I was like, this looks like Mother Nature, and it turns out it is. Yes, everything it just said was true, although I don't know how I feel about being called an animal. I created this planet and the animals that live here. You must be wondering why. Well, it's simply because I didn't make it. If I didn't make it, it wouldn't exist. And I wanted it to exist. I struggled to stay on one idea for a long time. I always want to stop and start new things. That's why there's a whole bunch of random things on here, on this Formless Star. And so the planet itself changes with my whims. I never imagined I'd have an audience. I was quite content for me and my world to float through the stars forever unseen. After all, so long as I can make things that I myself enjoy, that'd be fine, right? If nobody can see anything I do, I don't really have to worry about any of it being good or bad. Which is a good mindset to have. Still, I did always hope that maybe someone would find me out here. What if there's people out there in the universe who would really love my planet? Even if there's only one person, I think that's worth it in the end. That's a very good mindset to have. The truth is, I did make this world for my own fun, but I always wanted to connect with others too. So I'm really very glad you came all the way out here, all this way to see my little formless star. Even if you thought every moment you spent here sucked ass, I am thankful that you stuck with it to the end. Well, I didn't think that at all. A few years from now, you might have forgotten all about this. Your memory like the shifting surface of the planet, and that's not gonna happen. And that's beautiful. Well, that's not gonna happen, even if it's beautiful. To be fair, I don't think it is, but life is full of many little fleeting moments. Maybe you'll remember someday and come back to visit. Maybe we will never meet again after this. But no matter what, I'm glad we've met. I feel inspired to keep making things. And you should. I imagine you and your friends will be leaving soon, so I just wanted to thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful journey home, and I hope you get to see many more things in your life. Maybe one day you can make your own planet too. Anyways, bye-bye. Okay, I guess we just go back to the ship. Oh, you're sweet. You three are always bringing in all kinds of dirt from outside. We should get a doormat or something. I'm sorry. Navigation. Oh, wait. This is open. Oh, a GameCube. I don't know whose room this one is. A play brick hooked up to a TV. The game called Moppy's Threat is being left idling in order to harvest corn. A cumbersome plush of something that was won for Vane at a carnival. A cozy hammock, above it 2 clocks showing the local time and the time back home. Is there local time? Some cute photos of Vane and his husband, Pinwheel. That's nice. Oh, look at Pinwheel. I didn't get to meet Pinwheel. A beautiful shapely fan. The room is very neat. A plant that has been trimmed at the top. An expensive portable record player. Turbine spares no expenses for the sound quality. Oh. I like this one. A futon, the mattress is very firm and feels like it would hurt your back to sleep on. Okay, and some of Turbine's favorite albums are displayed here. That's nice. And I'm guessing this is my room. Emma's diary. They're not going to read from it right now because you, dear player, can see it. Okay. A tiny apple tree. Using these, we could make barely any cider at all. Well, still. A shelf with some really amazing things on it. Yeah, do I get to know what the amazing things are? These plants are just babies. Let them rest. A pair of cute plants and some stringed up lights are hanging here, not causing any problems. Well, I get to walk into my own bed, but can I examine my bed? Nope. Like unplug. Okay. So that's a nice touch, being able to go down there and see our living quarters, basically. Incoming call. Good old windmill. Oh, hello. I hope your mission is going well. I've enabled the launch feature on your ship. You can access it via this computer. When you've seen enough, you can select it to see the ending. You know, the end of your mission. What I mean to say is, it will let you and your crewmates come home. Sorry for my awkward wording before. I hope to see you back here at the Space Archives HQ soon. Goodbye for now. Okay, perfect. So we don't need to contact HQ. We have all of the animals. Like, that was confirmed by Mother Nature itself. No, we don't need any hints. Crew info? There's crew info. Well, I don't know. Age 25. I did not expect you to be so aged. Apple Crumble. Well, you do have an apple plant in your room. The newest field researcher of the Space Archives. They grew up on planet Helix and used to be a turnip farmer. Okay, Vane. 27. Pepperoni is your favorite food. The pilot of the ship. His sweet and curious nature can make him seem a bit childish. He's married. Yes, we got to see his husband. Turbine, age 34. Favorite food, katsudon. I think I've heard of that food before. She handles data entry and mechanical repair. Her sardonic nature? Sardonic. Can make her come off as somewhat indifferent. Then Windmill, the chief researcher Windmill. Age 48, favorite food, prawn and couscous salad. Okay, head of the department. They are constantly stressed from trying to keep debt collectors off their back. Pandroid. Age 12. SA-AU-079 Fandroid. Favorite food, paper. Okay. Do you actually eat the paper, or are you like part printer? And early model robot not good for much beyond simple tasks, and even then it is prone to slacking off. And then Bossa Nova 07. The ship itself. The trusty spaceship of the Space Archives exploration team. It's an old ship, but why upgrade if what you have works just fine? Exactly. Delete data, not deleting data. Launch ship. Oh, would you like to launch a ship? This will let you see the ending. Your data will not be affected, and you can come back and find anything you missed later. How do I... Okay, I literally walk over. 2, 1, blast off. Everybody back? Or we're leaving them there. Hi, Animo. We are finished already? Are we finished already? Yeah, we are, actually. I was having fun. Still, I can't wait to get home and tell Pinwheel about all the things we saw. Did you have fun today, Animo? I had fun. That's lovely to hear. I hope we can come back someday, but just for a holiday. I want to bring my swimsuit, and I want to camp under the stars. You know, while I was there, I found a lovely, cozy little island. It was just perfect. That's gonna change immediately. But I know that if I come back, it wouldn't be there anymore. That's just how this planet is. It's okay, though. I can't spend all my time thinking about the past. Anyway, Turbine should be back soon, and I don't expect she will want to hang around longer than necessary, so I'll get us ready to launch. Well, thank you. And here's Turbine. Alert. Enemy creature approaching. I'll go eat a stapler. Hahaha, it's nice to see you back safe and sound. I can't believe it's capable of joking. Oh, she doth appear. Are you doing okay, Turbine? Huh? I'm okay. Why do you ask? Well, you always seem kind of miserable when we go on missions is all. Sorry, was that okay of me to say? I usually cheer up a bit when we finish though, so I'm well, thank you. You seem rather worried. Oh, never mind. How did you find your adventure? I have blisters and I got lost wandering around looking for a bunch of crap I don't much care for. Ah, good to see you're still feeling like yourself. Animo, Vane, I know you probably think of me as someone who complains a lot. This is because that is true. But I'm glad that this mission went relatively smoothly, so I'm thankful for your efforts. That is all. Now I'd like to get home soon. I'll get right on that. Conditions look perfect for takeoff. Where do we go? Like, there's just one pilot seat that I'm guessing Vane is just strapped into. But we're just, like, bouncing around here. We don't have something to strap into. I think we need that. Oh, an incoming transmission from HQ. Windmill wants to utter something tedious to us, I expect. Can't we just ignore it? We shouldn't be rude, Animo. You can get it. Because you're just right there. Hello, it's just me. Thank you all for completing your mission. I'm very grateful. This will be one less thing for me to worry about. As you know, it's always been my biggest passion to try and catalog everything in space as best as possible. It takes an obscene amount of resources, so I've run into quite a few financial problems. So I'm really very glad for all your help. You'll all get promotions once I can secure the funds. Oh, and you really want, you went and found every single animal? That just warms my heart. To think you'd go so far to see my dreams come true. I took you for a bunch of, mercenaries? You met the creator of this planet too? Her name is Shape, I see. She caused me a lot of problems, but don't go and, yell at her or anything, on my behalf, okay? To think of space itself as being a canvas is kind of beautiful. Maybe I'll become a space curator. Oh, no, I have far too much to do as it is. Anyways, I look forward to reviewing the data once you get back. I hope the next planet we discover will be a nice, unchanging, static planet. That is all. See you soon. I do kind of hope that in a future game, especially if this game just ends here, we do get to explore other planets. And they don't necessarily need to, like, change shape all the time. It could just be a more static planet. Hello. I wanted to thank you for helping me today. I couldn't have done it without you. I have to leave now, so let's see each other another time. Bye-bye, let's go. I do hope we get to see each other another time. Legitimately. This was a nice game. I would like to just go to another planet and catalog and see the areas. All systems go, ready to launch. Are we getting countdown? I hope we're holding on to something, at least a table or something. Ah, Shape. The planet itself. Thank you again for visiting me. I hope wherever you go next, you'll have fun. And that was Formless Star. Do we get to actually see them return home and have a conversation about all the things we found? Maybe not. But would it be cool for an expansion to this game or a continuation to this game? Instead of necessarily one place, one Formless Star, we find like other places. We go traveling to other places. Where it's like, okay, we'll find like multiple planets in one system that has life. And if we get a certain amount done in one planet, we're able to launch to the next planet and check that. And then we find out that all the planets, I don't know, like, have these phases to them where creatures from one end up in migratory routes that make them go to other planets and stuff like that. So we kind of have to go around multiple times to each planet to actually complete and get all of the things. That might be a cool way of doing it. Or just have a really big planet that you can explore like the entire thing. I didn't read that, thanks for playing. I didn't read that, thing that was scrolling by the credits. Like, I thanked a whole bunch of people, and then the person themselves for making the game. Press enter to continue. Yeah, this is the entire crew. We don't get windmill here, but that's okay. A few hours later. Oh, we might actually get to see them go return home. We've left the orbit of Formless star. Flight path set, it should just take over a day or so to get home. I think I'll switch the autopilot on and get some sleep soon, so I'm so exhausted. How are y'all feeling? If I did all the work I was supposed to do, my energy would be at very low capacity. I am feeling great. So you did almost nothing. I am feeling much better now that that's over and done with. Well, actually, I've been thinking. You might be surprised to hear this, but there was actually one animal I found that I really liked when I was down there. It was a blue cone-shaped creature with 3 eyes and bat-like wings. Did you see it? That one, it seemed kind of suspicious to me. A shapeshifter. The name of it was Yazabi. I didn't know how to explain it, but it might be the best possible thing to exist in the entire universe. I was wondering if the shapeshifter wandered up in here. But then when Turbine was like talking like normal, I'm like, oh, this is just Turbine, this is fine. It's not that creature. It's that creature. It's 100% that creature. This isn't Turbine. We left Turbine behind on the other planet. Oh well, that's fine, as probably we'll get them eventually. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Ah, kiki. I'm out of here. See you next time, suckers. Can't just phase through the ship? Oh. Oh no. Turbine. We left her behind. We need to go back. Turbine! Oh well. The journey is not over. They left without me. What to do? What to do? Are you okay? You look worried and lonely. Oh, me? I'm fine. By the way, I actually think your planet is pretty neat, I guess. I guess you found a new home, then. I assume they'll return for this one. Yeah. The end. They came back. And now we leave for real. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Nothing's happening now. Either way, that was a really fun game, and I do kind of hope that there is a continuation and we get to see these characters and maybe a few other characters that work for the archive place and get to explore other areas, maybe other planets, multiple planets, things like that. It's just such a simple concept, but such a nice concept where it's just pure exploration and record keeping, I guess. Not really record keeping, but just finding all these random creatures and being able to read their nice descriptions just for the sole purpose of discovering all of them and ensuring that they're just archived for future generations to know that they exist and know what they're about. I would also have liked there to be, well, maybe that did happen, where on a surface level, it looks like we somewhat scan the creatures in such a way that we discover stuff about them, where even this being that created them is like, oh, well, whatever your device is that's telling you about the things here, or it itself, is correct. So it's like it's somehow whatever we're using, whatever our Pokedex is basically to scan all of these things, somehow knows stuff about the things that are here. What I was going to say is, in order to archive better, being able to see like their habitat, what they eat, their social structure and dynamics, and maybe even seeing their DNA, if they even have DNA or whatever they're made of, that kind of stuff, like an actual scientific look into everything about them and how they operate. But it almost seems like that technically is there with how it's scanning them. We may not just have access to it, but it just might be data that is collected. It would be interesting to see that. But other than that, I just really like the concept of being able to just freely explore and find all of these creatures, catalog them, see their descriptions, and then once we're done, we go back home and help the archive dude just keep track of all of the things that exist, because that's just his passion. So it would be cool if this was expanded in such a way that we get to see multiple planets, or we get to see like systems that are a bit more complicated than this one. But I do like the idea of a formless star where it's continuing to change every so often, and you do have to trigger it to change in order to see all of the things that it has to offer. And also having the option of just leaving if you're kind of done with it partway through and you've cataloged like the bare minimum, I guess. Maybe there was another dialogue option, or there might have been a lack of dialogue option if I had done that, where he wouldn't have said, oh, and you actually went and found all of the beings and the creator of the planet. So maybe if I hadn't done that and I had just left at like, I forget how much, is like 50%, 60% or whatever of the creatures found, then that option wouldn't have occurred, and maybe we'd have had a different ending and or dialogue option, I don't know. Especially if I hadn't found the shapeshifter. If we left then, would the shapeshifter have come with us anyways? And we just wouldn't have known? And that's just a being that exists without us ever knowing? I don't know. But either way, it was a nice game. I really enjoyed it. I like the art. I like the style of it. I like the gameplay loop. And I kind of hope that there will be a game in the future like this, on a continuation or a sequel or something like that. But we will leave this here, and leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see everybody in the next video.